Big Apple Farm Supply, and everybody loves Big Apple. You can find all kinds of stuff in that store. Ike and David Apple. It was established in 1946. Been here a long time.
Absolutely, and I think they have a loyal customer base, but they're, if you've never been there, I'm sure they welcome a new customer as well.
Absolutely, and that's one of those stores you go in, you can find anything in it.
Yeah, that's we said that about a lot of places here, but it's true.
It's true.
Go look around. There's no telling what you'll find.
I know.
It's fun just looking.
I have people ask me they'll ask me, where can I find so-and-so? And I'll say, try Big Apple or try Ace Hardware. You're going to find them at either place.
That's right.
Yeah.
The next one's Blue Sky Realty. It's been around since 2001, and John Hall owns and operates Blue Sky. Another business here to serve real estate needs. I'm sure if you're looking to buy or sell, Blue Sky will be another place you want to talk to. These folks know how to make those things easy that seem a little bit overwhelming when you are only doing it once or twice in your life.
Right.
It's their business, so
right.
Check them out.
So the penthouse.
Oh, the penthouse. Judy, do you know anything about the penthouse?
I can tell you, I laugh because Emmy put on here since forever. It's been around a long time. I guess since the 80s is when it was donated to the city,
right.
Correct? And so the city has owned and operated it since then, and it's one of the oldest venues around. So it's a beautiful place. Was built by Charles Penn, the developer of the Lucky Strike cigarette. Is one of the only pen houses that is still open to the general public, and we do weddings there just about every single weekend.
So Judy's the manager, and honestly, if Judy hadn't come along 25 years ago, the pen house success really is because of the devotion Judy's had there. And the exciting thing is there's getting ready to be a brand new addition at the pen house. We're building. We're able to build a building there that will accommodate 250 people.
250 people at tables when we're done.
And there's really nowhere else in town that can hold that many people, especially not inside.
Right.
So it's going to be really nice. Looking forward to that being an offering to folks. And the whole point about the pen house and the reason it was given to the city and is operated by the city was that the family wanted people to be able to afford a place like that to have events and to make memories. Right. And we're going to continue operating and offering that to folks at as reasonable a price as possible.
Right. Venues can be very expensive, and we've been very lucky that the city council supported it the way that it has.
Absolutely. So Reed's Computer Sales and Services. It's right here on the corner of Gilmer and
Southwest
Market. Been around actually since 2005.
Wow.
So 17 years. And Chris Reed's the owner. Think about 17 years as a computer store, how much has changed in that time. So he's keeping up and is there if you have needs. These things don't always work the way we want them to.
Yeah.
And I've learned that hitting them doesn't fix them. So sometimes we need to look for somebody that can actually do that.
That can repair it. Keith Loveless Roofing. Keith has been around for many years and does an excellent job. He's repaired our roof at the penthouse before, so he does a great job. I'm not exactly sure when he was established, but he's been around a long time.
Reed's House Restaurant. So since 1968, Reed's House has been providing short order meals. It still does. Clint Marsh is the current owner of Reed's House. Ate there last week. I'm gonna tell you something. I saw somebody get banana pudding, so I ordered banana pudding, and I thought my mama was in the back cooking. It was.
Was it that good? Because you rave about Bernice's banana pudding, so.
That banana pudding was good. So, if you're looking for quick sit down, Reed's House is there.
So Pelham Transportation, they're located right downtown, and Barbara and Ted DeJournette have established that in 2004, and they moved downtown a few years ago. It's been several years now. I don't remember exactly what year, but it's been several years.
About 10 years.
Probably about 10 years ago.
It all runs together.
Yeah, it does. But they offer transportation, so they're a great organization. They do transportation for Cone, They do transportation. You can rent their vans and go on trips. I mean, they do all kinds of transportation.
Yep.
So yeah.
Car Needs. So Car Needs has been around for a while, 1963. But Patrick Brady's the current owner of Car Needs. He bought that business a few years ago. Of course, the Brady family's been in petroleum in town for decades. But right here on Scale Street as well. Mm-hmm. So, of course, there's the gas pumps out front, but inspections, maintenance, and of course they do repairs too as well in the backs there. So all your car needs at Car Needs.
That's right.
Hence the name.
We would be remiss if we did not mention Reidsville Trading Post. They were a staple downtown, and we are sorry to say that they have closed, but Amy Lassiter did a great job down here, and we certainly miss her.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw Amy around again. She
popping back up,
really enjoyed that, and we may see her sometime. I hope we do. Got a couple of council members that were able to be sponsors as well. Council member Teresa Scoble and Council member Sherry Walker. Mm-hmm. Both had ads in our magazine, and the city council in general is just very supportive. But the two of them wanted to step out and be sponsors individually themselves. And Councilwoman Walker also did an ad to remember her parents.
Right.
She knew her parents loved Reidsville. Her dad had an antique store in downtown, and she just felt like they would want to be part of this magazine. And she recognized it with an ad. That was really nice for her.
Yeah. Former Mayor Jay Donaker and his wife Ann were also a sponsor and did an ad congratulating the city on their 150 years, along with Scott and Leanne Basinger.
Yeah, there's a couple of city employees. Leanne's our HR director,
mm-hmm.
and she decided to do an ad just to I think she was excited about being part of the celebration. So obviously a lot of different businesses. Of course, we had great things to say about all of them because they're great businesses.
Yeah.
Make up Team Reidsville businesses like this. Not everybody could participate. When you do something like this, it's a timing thing, and but there's been a lot of other folks that have supported us. And I want to just really say, you folks that watch this, the viewers, since we started doing these shows this year, part of our sesquicentennial year, I go places and a lot of people say, "Hey, I enjoy seeing you and Judy on TV." And it's amazing. It's probably at least once a week now mm-hmm. that we've been doing this. That people say they've enjoyed it, and that's encouraging because this isn't our normal job.
Right. No.
And so we're going to keep doing it. We're going to finish out this year, and who knows? We may show up next year here and there with some different tidbits.
I think you're in to stay, actually. Right. So yeah. So we're gonna break here and go down to Market Square and talk to you a little bit about the Fab Festival.
Welcome back to our Rocket in Reidsville show. You can tell we're now down at Market Square, and it is full on fall.
It is full on fall out here, Chris.
Which is great. Come down and get some family pictures. There's it's really nice. A lot of different places you can take photos at. But we want to talk about some events coming up, and the next big one is our Fab Festival. Yep. So I'll let you tell us about that, your sponsors, and what's all's going to be going on that day.
Okay. So that's going to be on October the 21st, and it'll be down here in downtown Reidsville. This is what used to be the Fall Jubilee, and we have totally revamped it. It is nothing but artisans and breweries and food. So, and Robin and Emmy have done a great job. They have lined up a ton of vendors. We have about 15 food vendors coming in. Food trucks that are coming in. We've got well over close to 65 or 70 artisans with the merchants. So, and we've got some merchants that'll be setting up out on the street. So, of course, all the merchants will be open that day. But it's going to be a lot of fun. And, of course, the TAMs will be playing that night here at Market Square. And, normally you have to pay a ticket fee to see them. So this is a great time to come see them for free. They start at 5 o'clock, and you need to remember your chair. So we've got a bunch of breweries set up out here. I do want to talk a little bit about our sponsors because, again, this is another event that if it wasn't for our sponsors, we probably couldn't get it done.
Right.
So we've got Annie Penn Hospital, Teresa Scoble, Councilwoman Teresa Scoble, and she was helping Lucky City out with that. Carolina Apothecary and Belmont Pharmacy, Home Trust Bank, Duke Energy, and First Carolina Bank are some of the major sponsors for it. So, again, we could not do these events without our sponsors.
So what's the date for?
The date is October the 21st, and it starts at 11 a.m. and goes to 7 p.m.
11 a.m. to 7 p.m. The band it's going to be on at 5.
Yep, Tams play at 5. We'll have music throughout the day, though. We've got the dance companies coming in to do their performances. Scale Street Music has got music that's going to be set up and down the street. We've got a kids zone that'll be set up on Gilmer Street. Lots of games for the kids. So it's just going to be a great time, and hopefully the weather's going to cooperate for us. So.
Yeah, we're a little too far out to know a forecast. I guess we can look in the almanac and see, but it's going to be a nice day.
It's going to be a nice day. We moved this festival to the third weekend because it kept raining on the second weekend. So I did want to mention some of our breweries that are going to be out here. So we've got Pig Pounder Brewery's going to be here, Four Saints Brewery, Reynolds Brewery, Lucky City, of course, is going to be set up, and the Reidsville Chamber will be out here with their beer and wine garden as well. So, of course, you must be 21 to participate in that. You will have to get a band, and we ask that everybody stay here within the Market Square confines with your alcohol. But it's going to be a great event. And again, our artisans, we have really got some great artisans. They have to make what they sell. So there's some great artisans going to be set up.
And the food trucks, I think it's fun to have go to the food trucks. Okay, so Judy, give me the list here. She's got Sweet Caroline, the local Lebanese, Downtown Doghouse, who's always downtown, Kona Ice, Duck Donuts, Taco Brothers, Marvin Woodall Barbecue, the Sips Shack, Taco El Amigo, Cuz It's Lemonade, Custom Corn, Lux Coffee, Slade Family Bakery, Manzi Ices, and Ebony's Fish Fry. So talk about variety.
Yep. Absolutely.
And, come out and support these food trucks. It's fun to have them, but when we come out and support them, it makes them want to come back for other events. So it's kind of like if you have food trucks, people will come. If people come, food trucks will come. So let's show them some support that day and try some different things. Everything I've had from food trucks, usually pretty good.
We've also got Loca Boca.
Yeah, Loca Boca, a new restaurant coming to downtown. It's a new Cuban restaurant. A lot of people might remember Short Sugar's number 2 in downtown, but right here in Scale Street, they're going to be opening in October. They will be open on the day of the festival. They will have food, and they're going to be open as a full-service restaurant, I think, in the month of October as well. They're working really hard to get open now. Cuban restaurant, another great addition, something new. Come out and try. I've heard a couple people that have tasted their wares.
Ooh, it's delicious. My husband's eating it.
Yeah. So that's the big thing coming up for October. There's a couple other things going on as well. Yep. So you want to tell them about Ladies Night?
Yeah, Ladies Night is going to be October the 13th, and it'll be downtown. That is sponsored by La Boutique. That is a breast cancer fundraiser that Teresa Moore does every year. It's a great time to come out and support a great cause. She's going to have the merchants are participating in it. She's going to have music at Mural Park and a food truck out there. So that's just a great time to come downtown, shop at your local merchants, and support a great cause.
And, of course, we can't talk about October without talking about Halloween.
That's right.
So Friday the 27th is trick-or-treating in downtown Reidsville. It starts at 4 o'clock. The streets will be closed,
yes,
so folks can get around. We had a really large crowd last year and expect a large one this year as well. A lot of folks handing out candy on that day, Friday the 27th, and at 6:30 there's going to be a movie in Market Square, Hotel Transylvania, so a free movie outside, and hopefully be nice weather and take that in. And then the next day, Saturday the 28th, is actually open house at Lake Reidsville.
Right.
So I think it starts at 2 o'clock. You can come out to Lake Reidsville and take it. You know, I'm sure there's a lot of people that have never been to Lake Reidsville. It's a very nice place. The leaves should be changed by then. So very scenic. But come out and see everything going on there. And then that night they're actually going to have a spooky trail at Lake Reidsville too. So sort of a whole day and some Halloween touches to it that day.
They're doing, as a matter of fact, they're going to be doing a costume contest from 6 to 6:45. They got trick-or-treating through the campground from 6 to 8. They've got a Haunted Mansion movie at 7:45, and then the Haunted Trail runs from 6 to 9. And our open house is going to be 12 to 3.
Oh, it starts at
12 to 3. So, and of course, we'll have 150 swag out there as long as it lasts. Get there early because it does not last long if you're still looking for 150 swag. It goes quick, doesn't it, Chris?
It does.
Yeah. So that's also going on. Of course, the Chamber of Commerce will have their business expo. After that is going to be the 27th, isn't it? No, the 26th. October 26th.
Right.
Yeah, October 26th, and that's going to be at Reidsville Christian Church.
Reidsville Christian Church, always a lot of involvement, a lot of folks involved in that. Come out, just see what chamber members have to offer. And it's a great event as well. Then next thing you know, it's November. So we're going to be talking about Thanksgiving and holiday parade and Small Business Saturday. And then we'll be into December and a tree lighting and lantern tour, decorating downtown. There'll be plenty of Christmas photo opportunities coming up as well. So a lot going on to finish out the year and finish out our sesquicentennial year, leading up to December 22nd, the actual 150th anniversary of the Charter of Reidsville. So I guess we'll be back to see you in about a month to talk more specific about those things. And until then, Chris and Judy, rock it in Reidsville.